Hello, River City Reactor here. I saw this one and had to jump right on it. I love Dax To Be a Man. I did that months ago when it came out. But I saw this with featuring Darius Rucker, a remix. And I'm like, wow. I've been a fan of Darius for a long time. I don't know back much about the Hootie and the Blowfish days, but as a person growing up loving country music, Darius was big, still is big in the country world. And that unbelievable voice that you can tell is only him. So I'm very curious what he does with Dax in this fantastic song, To Be a Man. So let's get right into it.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Being a man is what you make it. You can't.
Starting off the same there. Now we're getting into Darius here. Very cool that he's doing this with Dax.
Being a man is what you make it. You can't always live up to expectations. You try to please everybody while you struggle, so you fake it and end up out of balance, compromising situations. As a good man, do what he should, man. Give everything he has and do everything he could, man. You might find yourself feeling all alone inside a house you built that you don't recognize as home.
Ooh. Wow, this verse hits just like Dax's verses hit. Wow. Recognize yourself in a place you don't consider a home. Let's go back and hear it again. And like I said, I love Darius's unmistakable voice.
Everything he has and do everything he could, man. You might find yourself feeling all alone inside a house you built that you don't recognize as home. And that's what my daddy told me, and I'll tell my son the same. Now that I'm older, I relate and I actually feel his pain.
I can feel that too. Now that you're older, you can actually relate and feel this pain. I think that's what made me so moved by this song originally, in the original version. That so relatable to so many men out there. Just unbelievable song.
That you don't recognize as home. And that's what my daddy told me, and I'll tell my son the same. Now that I'm older, I relate and I actually feel his pain. He never cried, he might have lied, but he did not complain. And he said, son, one day you'll have to do the same. I get emotional when I stop and think and I look around beyond the county lines of my small town. I think about all the men out there who feel like I do now, who are screaming on the inside but won't ever make a sound.
Ooh. Screaming on the inside but won't ever make a sound. Wow. That really hits hard. Unbelievable verse there. Still the same song, but that verse is obviously Darius's own and hits with just as much impact. Wow.
Now, who are screaming on the inside but won't ever make a sound. I can't hide myself.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Don't give up, keep fighting. As a man, our sun is our horizon, and our father's actions play a role, and we end up like them. so they can't let us see them hurt. Cause we'll embody what they do and start a generational curse. No one.
And this is my favorite verse of the original too. So happy to see that Darius did this one. This is very powerful. Just as powerful, if not as the original. I love this.
Let us see them hurt, cause we'll embody what they do and start a generational curse. No wonder most men are so depressed, all the things that they can't express. They go to war, get thrown on the shelf, then go back to war with their mental health. Then grab that bottle and ask for help, try to pull themselves out of hell, then fall back down and then realize that they're gonna have to do with themselves. It's the circle.
I love how the video is different too. They have different people in the video, just as much power as the original, but just to see the faces of the people and how fittingly it goes with the words. Dax's videos are always very impactful, even if there's not a lot of flashy cinematography in this one. It's just the simplicity of seeing the downtrodden people in the background just makes such an impact.
Hell, then fall back down and then realize that they're gonna have to do with themselves. It's the circle of life. As a man you provide, they don't know what you're worth till the day that you die, and that's when they start crying. Then move on to a man to confide in. That's why we feel we can't hide ourselves. We can't hide ourselves. We don't expect you to understand. We just hope we can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and you don't.
I love the chorus here with the mix of their voices. Just sounds fantastic. I said they both have such rich, unique voices. You can tell exactly who they are.
Care about what we know. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that home. That home. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that
Wow. Very powerful. To Be a Man is such a great song to begin with. And to throw someone as big as Darius Rucker into the mix, one of the most influential singers of several decades and several genres. Just incredible. Don't know if they know each other before this or how he got such a big name to be a part of this song, but very cool. Absolutely a huge draw for what was already a huge song. I said, I love Darius Rucker, have several of his albums. Such a tremendous voice and seems like such a great guy, just like Dax. That's how they fit together. They seem like such great people all around. But this is fantastic. Please go support Dax and Darius Rucker. I'll leave the links below. Fantastic. Check out everything else they have. This was the fantastic collaboration. Dax featuring Darius Rucker, To Be a Man. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Until next time, this is River City Reactor. Goodbye.